Hi everyone and welcome back to the Lewis Pickman Football Show. On today's episode, it's another episode of Brother v Brother. We're going to be going through the Premier League fixtures, what happened in them, what scores, seeing if we scored any points. Another interesting week in the Premier League. Again. Goals galore, it's just a perfect watch. We're going to review 5 games at a time and then we'll move on to next game week with our scores and predictions. So let's get started. We're going to do 5 games as always and do the next 5. We'll start off in Merseyside, the cracker.
Absolute cracker.
I said 2-1 to Liverpool. Dominic Calvert-Lewin cost me 2 points. I think we just need to address Van Dijk and Pickford.
Oh, I know, yeah.
Horrible. Have you seen his knee?
How long's he out for now?
They reckon 6 months, but then there was a specialist said it could be even longer. It's such a shame. Things happen in football, but I think he's still got to be sent off for.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But yeah, fair play to Everton, 2-1 down. Dominic Calvert-Lewin gets another goal.
I mean, his goal as well.
Yeah.
Like a salmon.
It's just hang time.
Yeah,
he's very, very good in the air, isn't he? But yeah, 2-2 points shared. I said 2-1 to Liverpool.
I said 2-1 to Everton, so I'm glad Jordan Henderson's goal late on got
we need to talk about that as well. It's got to be clear and obvious if you need to start, if it takes longer.
I was watching the game and I've actually thought about our prediction. I think he won't get the points on this one, but it's ridiculous now.
It's talking
millimetres.
it's as well like when they show it on the camera, the lines are always like on the side angles. It's hard for the fans to see as well. In Australia, in their main league, the fans can listen to the VAR talk to the referee, and I think that's the way it has to go to see what they're thinking and stuff. So the fans are involved. But yeah. Van Dijk speedy recovery and
no points for us.
Now we move on to Chelsea v Southampton. I said 2-0 to Chelsea. It was actually 3-0, another cracker.
Yeah, I said 3-2 and it was looking that way until obviously Walcott did a goal, a shot across goal, and Vestergaard tapped in late on.
It's good for me.
Absolute good. Basuma last week for me, and this again.
It was 90 odd. It was I thought I was lucky in the Liverpool game with the 83rd minute equaliser or whatever, but 90 odds cost him 2 points very unlucky. But just shows the steel of Southampton that they're just a different team under Ralph Hasenhüttl and Nick de Point. We have to mention Werner.
Yeah, you said last week it won't be Werner, didn't you?
I have said though, once he gets his first, they'll come. I didn't think it'd be 10 minutes later, but yeah, hopefully he'll kick on.
He's just so nippy, isn't he? He's going to get in them chances time and time again. But what a cracking game that was as well.
Yeah, no points for us on that one, but fair play to Southampton. Next up, we move to Man City Arsenal, a game I was really looking forward to, and it just didn't live up to the hype. I said 3-2 to Man City. It was actually 1-0.
Yeah, I said 2-1, so we do get a point each.
A little thing that I did say, without the main striker Sterling to step up to the plate, and he got the winner, so not too bad. But Aguero was back.
Yeah.
3 or 4 weeks early, so
no. He looked quite sharp. He looked like trying to make stuff happen as Aguero would do. It's just nice to see it back on the pitch.
They needed a main striker back because Sterling actually scored from the left hand side, and that's where he's best coming in from. But yeah, I was really disappointed in Arsenal. I talked so much about how Man City are there to be got at, and they just didn't go for him. They defended well, fair enough. It was 1-0, but lose 2-0 and try and score in the last 15. I was so disappointed. But yeah, Man City get the win, and that's 1 point each for us. Now we move on to the battle of the Uniteds. Newcastle United v Man United. I said 1-0 to Man United.
I said 1-0 to Newcastle.
It was actually 4-1 to Man United. Just want to shout out Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He started with a front three of Daniel James, Juan Mata and Marcus Rashford up front. No Martial, no Greenwood, and they looked really good. Honestly, I think Mata is so underrated. He opens locks. 4-1. Maguire scored like fair play.
We touched on last week, we weren't sure if he was going to start to even get a goal.
4-1. Cracking results. Newcastle don't concede that many goals, you know. 4 to go and score 4 at St James's Park, it's a great result. That's 1 point for me.
No point for me this time.
And next up we move the battle of the 6 pointer, the 9 pointer, the million pointer. We said what a game for these two respective clubs. I said 1-0 to Sheffield United.
Well, I said it was going to be still. I said it was going to be 0-0.
It was actually 1-0. Little shout out though, Fulham were by far the better team. Lookman on his first start scores a worldy goal, and then Mitrovic misses a penalty, and then he kicks someone in the box and gives away a stupid pen, and Sheffield United escape with a point. I think if Fulham play like that, they'll finish above Sheffield United this season, but they don't play like that every week. But just want to say, really, really unlucky for Fulham. They deserve the 3 points. But 1 point
for me,
and no points. And now we'll move on to the next 5. And now let's move on to the next 5 games, and we're going to see what we predicted and what actually happened in the games. Move on to the M23 derby, Crystal Palace v Brighton. What do you think I'm going to say about Brighton? They were miles the better team again.
Every week.
Every week.
Loves Graham Potter.
Loves him. Yeah, I said 1-1. It was actually 1-1. Correct score?
I said 1-0. It was actually correct score. I know. We actually get a correct score once we both got the same one. But
I think there's 2 results we said at the same out of 10. We both get a correct score. I suppose though, you're still happy.
Of course, like I say time and time again, we do it separate anyway, so it was still a correct score.
McAllister with a late equaliser, but it was like the very least that Brighton deserved. They were just dominant for the full game. Palace just sat in, and surely Brighton will start to pick up wins if they keep playing like this. But 1-1. Both fans share the spoils.
And we share the spoils.
Yeah, and we share 2 points each. And now we move on to the craziest game of the weekend.
Oh my good God, yes, definitely.
I said 2-0 to Tottenham.
I said, let me have a look where I am.
You said 3-1.
I said 3-1 Tottenham.
It was 3-1 for like about 30 seconds before West Ham got the second.
Yeah, very true.
We just talked about Manuel Lanzini.
Goal of the season.
I mean, you
God.
never hit us outside, like to cut across it.
Yeah, like you were about to say, you're just never going to hit that in a million chances.
But Tottenham for the first 25 minutes were unbelievable, by the way.
Kane was awesome.
Kane, Son. Kane and Son just look like match made in heaven this season.
I know.
There was a bet on Sky Bet. Son to assist Kane and Kane to assist Son. 66-1
returned the favour. So
and it was within 2 minutes of each other. So unbelievable. People who had it on 66-1. But just a little note on West Ham. Since the start of the season, they had a poor start at home in Newcastle. They've just got so much grit and determination. 3-0 down with 10 minutes to go. Only the second team in Premier League history to get something out of the game after being 3-0 down with 10 minutes to go. So fair play to West Ham, and Lanzini's just a 1 in a million strike.
I don't think many goals will beat that this season.
You talk about a game of 2 halves. You've never seen anything like it, have you?
No.
First 25 I thought it was going to be 8-0 Tottenham. I honestly did. I just thought every time I went forward I thought they were just going to score. But fair play to West Ham, and they nick a point. And no points for me.
No points for us, thanks Lanzini.
Now we move on to King Power, Leicester v Aston Villa. Aston Villa come into it every game, 3 games, 3 wins, and they go to Leicester, who were the same until they got beat last week by West Ham. But I said 1-0.
I said 2-0 Leicester.
1-0. It was actually 1-0. Ross Barkley with the winner.
So glad for him to get a good run.
4 wins out of 4, and Barkley looks like maybe signing of the season. Him and Grealish look like they've got a good link, trust each other on the ball, and just bodes very well for Aston Villa. How can Aston Villa finish this season?
We'll wait to find out. I know. Won every game.
Do you predict them to go down?
Don't ask me that.
I think I predicted them to go down, but no points for either of us. But 12 points out of 12 for Aston Villa.
Amazing stuff.
Now we move on to the game that everyone was looking forward to. Everyone was going to pay £15. We're talking about it loads. What a game! I know £15 a lot, but what a game!
I actually can't even imagine that respective fans paying 15 quid. Do you know what I mean?
It was 0-0. I mean, can we say we're shocked? I said 1-0 to Burnley.
I said 1-0 West Brom.
So me and you were talking with 15 minutes to go. 0-0. A goal either way would have been a 4-point swing in the scores. So I was a bit nervous, but it ended up being 0-0, so no points.
No points at all.
But it would have been a 1 goal either way last minute would have been a 4-point swing, because he had 1-0 one win, I had 1-0 the other. But I mean, 0-0 doesn't sound like a cracker.
No, I didn't see the game. It doesn't sound like I missed anything.
Yeah, I couldn't even normally if it's on Sky Box Office, I'll watch the highlights just so I know everything that's happening.
I don't think many people watch highlights.
I don't think Sky Sports put highlights on. I don't think they put one on. But 0-0 and a point each for the 2 struggling sides. And last but not least, we moved to Ellen Road. It was 1-0 to Wolves. Great result to go Ellen Road. I said 2-2.
I said 2-2.
Yeah, that was the last. That was the only second one. We said the same. A very, very game of two halves. Leeds was so much better in the first half. Wolves sat back and hard led an attack, but second half they come out and went forward, and they could have scored a couple. Sai's had a volley scored. Podence was just offside in the build-up. It's horrible when you think what they're checking and stuff, and it was like the third, like 3 passes before the build-up.
All the build-up was he offside when he was in play and stuff like that.
Jimenez scored yet again, deflected.
But his run was great.
Yeah, his run was great. You don't shoot, you don't score.
No.
But yeah, not many teams will go to Ellen Road. Man City have been there, didn't win, such a cracking result for Wolves as they climb up the table. That's our predictions done this week. We'll do the scores at the end, and we'll get on to the next game week and give our scores and stuff. So first of all, we move on to the Friday night game. We're doing this on the Friday morning, but it won't come out till the Saturday, so you'll know the result. You'll know if either of us got the correct score. I'm just going to go with Villa. I've just 4 wins out of 4. The train's rolling. 2-1 Aston Villa.
I think the train will just slightly halt slightly. I think we'll go for 1-1.
1-1 at Villa Park. Fair enough. You'll know if we got the correct score. Saturday morning, we go to West Ham v Man City. I'm looking forward to this.
Tough game this. Yeah, tough game. It's unbeaten 3 West Ham.
With Aguero back, I'm just going to back slightly Man City just with a 2-1 win. Aguero to get his first goal of the Premier League season, but West Ham very, very hard to beat as they proved last week.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to back 3-1. It's difficult because they are a tough side to beat, but I just think I'm waiting, and I keep saying everything, to City to start playing this free-form football that we all know.
The thing is as well with City, when you've watched them, when they went to Leeds away and when they went to Wolves away, it's in glimpses, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like for the first 20, it seems like many teams feel like if I can get through the first 20, 25 against Man City and we're not out of the game, like we're in it, we feel confident to go and get something. I mean, when Leicester went there, Leicester didn't attack for the first 40 minutes and it was boring. They attacked once, got a penalty and thought, hang on a second, these are vulnerable. Went on and scored 5, do you know what I mean? That's why I was so disappointed in Arsenal last week. But yeah, 2-1 City, Aguero.
3-1.
We move to Craven Cottage and Fulham surely have to, I've said it for the last 2 games, but they surely have to get 3 points to get the first Premier League and get a bit of confidence. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to back them. 2-1 Fulham.
Ooh. Well, I'm going to back them as well, but
really?
I'm like 1-0.
You're
going to get Alexander Mitrovic to get the winner.
Really?
I see the stat actually, 8 years.
I like
8 years since someone has missed a penalty and give away a penalty in the same game. Don't ask me the game, I don't know the game. Mitrovic to recover from that and get the winner.
It's a good stat, I like a good stat. But we're both backing Fulham wins. I hope like they deserved the win last week, so hopefully the luck's on their side and they get 3 points and can look towards survival. Now we move on to Old Trafford, the game of the weekend. 2 heavyweights, Man United v Chelsea. For many years it was these 2 battling for the title, wasn't it? Yeah. Under Mourinho and obviously Ferguson and stuff. 2 heavyweights. They fell off a bit, but we'll both be hoping to get into the top 4 this season. Sit on the fence. 1-1. Shares spoiled.
I'm not going to sit on the fence. I did see another stat, to be honest with you. Manchester United are unbeaten in 7 home league games against Chelsea. But not no more with me.
No.
Chelsea to win 2-0 at Old Trafford, and Timo Werner's already got 2 last week. He's going to get 2 again.
2 again. Stats are there to be broken though, that's what they're there for. He's gone for a Chelsea win, very brave. 1-1 for me, and I'm looking forward to the game this weekend. Now let's move to Anfield. Liverpool v Sheffield United, Saturday night fixture on Box Office. I just can't see anything but comfortable Liverpool. 3-0. Salah to get on the score sheet. Little shout out to our friend Liam Pink. I know he's gone triple captain on Mohamed Salah in his fantasy this week, so I hope he does it for you.
Yeah, well, I think he will do it for you, Liam, because I'm going to say Salah got a hat-trick, but I'm going to go 4-0.
Ooh.
I think Liverpool stretch their legs on this one, have a really good performance, and put it to the sword of Sheffield.
It'll be interesting to see if it's a nice game for Matip and Joe Gomez for their partnership. Sheffield United at home haven't scored many goals this season. Yeah, it looks like a comfortable home win for both of us. Right, and now we move on to St Mary's, Southampton v Everton. Both nicked a point last week and both have started the season very well. Everton especially. Dominic Calvert-Lewin on fire. I'm going to back them to win 2-1, but Richarlison, it looks like Rodriguez are out, so it's a chance for someone to step in and do the business. But yeah, 2-1 Everton.
Yeah, I've got 2-1. First quick, the same score we've got this week. Got a little start again for his. Dominic Calvert-Lewin is only the 4th player in Premier League history to score his first 5 games of the season. Will he get the 6? Yes, he will.
Now we move to Molineux. Wolves v Newcastle, a very good away win for Wolves last week. Doesn't seem to be many goals in Wolves' game, and I'm going to back it again, not many goals. 1-0, little bit of an outsider, Ruben Neves to get his first Premier League goal.
It's got to be Weldy then.
Got to be Weldy. He loves it.
I'm going to back 2-1 Wolves. Newcastle have actually scored in their last 5 visits to Molineux. So that, I was going to go 2-0, but I've seen that stat, so I've gone for 2-1 to Wolves.
Wolves win for both of us. And now we move on to the Emirates with 2 teams who will be definitely looking to finish in the top 6 this season. Arsenal and Leicester both had good results in Europe in midweek. It was nice to see Maddison back for Leicester, and hopefully the player he is, he can stay fit and fire Leicester up the table. I'm going to back 2-0 Arsenal.
I'm backing 1-0 Arsenal. I'm going to go. Got a goal midweek, as Olu was saying, in the Europa League clashes. So 1-0.
Little shout out, Thomas Partey made his first start for Arsenal in midweek in Europe. Looks like an absolute baller. Yeah, both for Arsenal wins for us. Now we're going to move on to the Amex Stadium, Brighton v West Bromwich Albion. Not much to say really. I don't think there'll be many goals in the game. I'm just going to back Brighton to win 1-0. Brighton will probably be the better team and get beat 3-0. But yeah, Brighton 1-0.
Graham Potter's number 1 fan's always going to back Brighton, but to be honest with you, I'm backing Brighton as well. But I'm going to back a 2-1 win to Brighton.
Yeah, Graham Potter's number 1 fan. Brighton the best team in the Premier League to watch. They just don't pick up points. And last but not least, we move to Burnley Monday night. Burnley v Tottenham. What Tottenham are going to turn up? First half Tottenham or second half Tottenham? But yeah, I think Tottenham will just be too strong going forward for Burnley. 2-0 Tottenham.
I'm backing 3-0. I'm thinking Kane baby and Son baby, then 2 together up top. They're just ridiculous.
Getting Bill starting in midweek. Nice to see him.
Yeah, that'd be nice from the start. Yeah.
Bill, Son and Kane in the front three. It's not bad, is it? But yeah, both with a Tottenham win comfortable that turf moor. So that's it for another episode of the Lewis Pickman Football Show. We'll just run through the scores. Callum stays 2 points ahead. We had so many different predictions last week. I said I guarantee we won't get the same points, so you know what happened.
Got the same points.
This week we've only got 1 correct score out of 10.
Surely not.
He doesn't care though. He'll stay 2 points ahead all season.
All season, yeah. Can't wait for the forfeit.
Yeah, exactly. He'll stay. But yeah, I guarantee double that the points won't be 2 points difference this week. Yeah, this has been the Lewis Pickman Football Show. This has been Brother v Brother, and we'll catch you on the next time. Bye.